Hello and welcome to Golden Heart Pirates at the Lounge. This is your Captain Waffle speaking, and today we have a very special treat for you. See, on Mondays we're going to be doing what's called Motivation Mondays because, well, I am of course all about motivation and inspiration. So here today I have a guest and a continued host who will be here. Evan Reely. He's going to be the man of Mondays, doing Motivation Mondays for us. How are you doing today, bud?
I'm doing very, very good, man. I really appreciate you having me up here for this. So thank you.
No, it's going to be a good time. But let's talk a little bit about motivation. To be motivated, to you, what does that mean?
Motivation is, no matter what's going on in your life, is taking whatever's going on and finding a reason to either overcome it and find some sense of positivity. And that's kind of something I want to talk about today is finding positivity in any little thing and using that to kind of grind out whatever might be bogging you down and what might be putting you in a place and is not allowing you. It's inhibiting you from getting to the place that you want to be. And so I feel like everybody needs to have a sense of motivation just to get through their days, or their weeks or their years or whatever, or what have you. So yeah, I really think that it's a concept of being able to find something within yourself to overcome whatever adversities or whatever's starting to bring you down.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
starting here on Mondays from this week, starting this next week, upcoming, starting henceforth. Stay tuned. So we'll have Evan up, and he's gonna hopefully give you guys some motivation. I know he's a good motivational speaker, and he's motivated me in a couple good ways. So I'm looking forward to it. But let's talk a little bit about background, right? Um, what has really motivated you to be able to accomplish so many wild goals? I've seen you do all sorts of fun stuff and heard a lot of your stories in the background, which I just enjoy your energy as a storyteller.
Thank you.
But what continues to motivate you? What gets you out of bed every day?
For me, it's shit. That's a little bit of a loaded question,
I
but
know, right?
no, no. Honestly, what motivates me is just to be better, to do better. Like there's some intrinsic thing that I've always strived to have, to just always be better, always be your best, always try and find some kind of goal, some kind of achievement to kind of get to that point or to achieve certain things. And also, what motivates me is taking care of myself and taking care of my family and taking care of my friends and taking care of my pets. As you know, I'm obsessed with my dog.
Bandit's best boy.
Fans best boy. But yeah, so just I guess it could be a lot of anything, but just surviving, because I mean obviously I've been through a significant amount in my past. I'm a survivor of suicide attempt. Almost took my life a year ago, and I'd say big time that experience in itself has been probably one of, if not the biggest motivating factor that I've had in my life. I mean, it sucks that it got to that point to do that, but or to for shit to line up like that. But at the same time, it's a blessing and a curse. But I'd say more of a blessing at this point, because I use every day I'll wake up and remind myself like shit could be a lot worse.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like, so hell, let's make the most of this day and be motivated to do that.
Absolutely, and I absolutely love hearing that. Not the dark side of it, of course. If you are in trouble and seeking help, there are plenty of suicide helplines out there, so please do not hesitate to give them a call if you do need that help. But it is in our darkest moments that we get to see the brightest light. And so, as we've experienced that darkness, as we've experienced that negativity and grown from it, and truly seen where we can go and how healthy we can be, that is where it truly comes into fruition, into the amalgamation of our goals. We create the monsters that are ourselves, but I mean, the real question lies: was the real monster in the story of Frankenstein, was it the doctor, or was it Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, or was it his monster? Who was the real monster there? And so as we create ourselves, we find our own motivations, we find our own inspirations, and the things that you've been through, as we've talked about, and some of the things that I've been through, are what continue to motivate the both of us. They inspire us and allow us to hold the candle and fire of inspiration for others. And so, with that being said, I truly am looking forward to Mondays with you, my friend. It's going to
Thanks,
be a
buddy.
good time.
Too.
But I believe that's all we got for this one. And stay tuned until next Monday. That's going to be the very first Motivational Monday. Until then, of course, check out goldenheartpirateshop.com. We've got some amazing t-shirts and merchandise coming out. So be sure to stay tuned for that. and what we've got going on in the future. And of course, please do support our home here at the Lounge at the End of the Universe. You can check them out at loungeboise.com or facebook.com/LEUBoise. But until next time, Pirates, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Please be safe and enjoy. But until then, Captain Waffle out.
Stay motivated.